Welcome to NXT. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 484 pounds, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Victor, Connor, the Ascension. We're here in Orlando, Florida at Full Sail University, and the longest reigning NXT Tag Team Champions of all time are ready to start us off. 119 days, William Regal.
I must be getting soft in my old age because I'm looking in the eyes of the Ascension and I absolutely feel sorry for their opponents tonight.
Yeah, we don't know who their opponents are tonight, and we already feel sorry for them.
You just look at the intensity and the desire of hatred in their eyes.
Oof. Since October 2nd, Tom, these two have been tag team champions here on NXT. Like you said, the longest reign. The question is, to me, the question that I'm asking myself on a daily basis is, who can beat these two? That's a great question, and the NXT locker room trying to answer that question for you, Alex. And my question to you, last week we saw the NXT Champions banner raised to the rafters. Maybe the NXT Tag Team Champions deserve one. Well, I think they absolutely do. If Bo Dallas is the longest reigning NXT champion, then if the Ascension is the longest reigning Tag Team Champions, they should have one as well. So right now this is Mike Culari in the ring here to start things off against Connor. And his tag team partner is John Icarino. Here's the tag to Victor. Yeah, don't know much about these two. I know they're trying to make a name for themselves tonight. I think they picked the wrong team to do it against, William.
I was just thinking the same things, Alex. Why would you want to try and make a name for yourself against the... if I was them and I was just trying to make a name for myself and I saw myself booked with the Ascension, I'd just leave the building.
Well, now, that's what NXT is about, though. It's about opportunity.
So but sometimes the first time you get seen is the opportunity is what you get,
Look
right?
at the way Victor is staring down Culari's partner in the corner. Yeah, and that's new. That's a new, unique move. Really working the wrist there, breaking it down. Victor. Ooh.
Single arm suplex there. Lovely.
Brutal style. Here's the cover from Victor and a kick out. And I'm so impressed with the dichotomy of this team. Rick Victor is really the technique guy. He knows so many different ways to beat you. And Conor O'Brien is the strength and the power. And I think, Tom and William, that's what makes them so dangerous early in their career here on NXT. Still a lot more to come tonight. The NXT Championship contract signing between Bo Dallas and Adrian Neville. Here's the tag to Icarino. Oh, wow, what a clothesline. And I tell you what, not a good night for Ike, because when the fresh guy comes in, usually there's some momentum built. Take another look at this. Victor coming in with a hellacious clothesline on Icarino. And the Ascension have absolutely dominated the NXT Tag Team division. William, who's going to stand up? Ooh.
I would like to say I know, but I don't know. Who is going to stand up to these two?
Well, you know what's so impressive? They issued that open challenge to any tag team around the world, and the American Pitbulls, and they beat them handedly. So that is a question. Who can beat these guys? Victor, there's the fall of man out of nowhere. Great teamwork from Connor and Victor. Victor into the cover, and the tag team champions get the win. Here are your winners, the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Ascension. And Tom, you know that look in the eye of Victor, the one that sends a message to the rest of the NXT locker room. Well, let's take a look at that finishing sequence here one more time, Alex. Ooh. And Tom, these two have raised one question here on NXT. There you see they work so well together. The fall of man. The NXT Tag Team division has been virtually non-existent since the Ascension have applied their scorched earth policy.
Okay, next.
Mr. LaFord,
Oh, you're here for the audition. You want to be my new client, huh?
Yeah, man. Cal Bishop, All-American wrestler, 2-time Pac-12 champ.
Wow, this is great, but hey, what's wrong with your ears?
My ears?
Yes, what's wrong with them?
Oh, I just got cauliflower ear, man. It's from amateur wrestling for a long time.
Okay, that's great, but can you even hear what I say?
I can hear what you're saying.
Okay, Cal. Well, hey, you're a great athlete, right? But there's no way I'm putting those heels on TV. Goodbye. Next! Wow, incroyable. Incroyable. Bon, j'ai qui après, gars.
Last week, after their brief encounter backstage resulting in The Miz getting slapped, the most must-see WWE superstar looks to return the favor as he takes on the Moonchild. It's The Miz versus CJ Parker tonight. And by order of COO Triple H, Bo Dallas must put his NXT title on the line against Adrian Neville. What stipulation will Neville have in store for Dallas? The contract signing is tonight.
The challenge is on. WWE, We Give Books, and YALSA are teaming up to encourage kids across the country to read.
Welcome to the WrestleMania Reading Challenge.
The WrestleMania Reading Challenge is a one-of-a-kind event where students ages 4 to 18 can participate online and enter to win fantastic WWE prizes, including a trip for two to WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans or a visit from a WWE superstar to their school.
Take the challenge. Read your way to WrestleMania, and who knows, you may be sitting front row ringside.
Visit WWEReadingSuperstar.com to learn more and register today.
Well, guys, it's a big night tonight on NXT, the NXT Championship contract signing, Alex. And what's great about this is Adrian Neville is finally going to get an opportunity at Bo Dallas, and he's going to get an opportunity on his own terms. Gets to pick the stipulation, the time and place, everything. I can't wait to see it.
It's going to be massive, and it's all going to be on the WWE Network. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 209 pounds, Corey Graves. Corey Graves calls himself the Pearl of the Underground. This man resides in grunge and filth. And it was about 2 months ago that Corey Graves suffered a concussion in his 2 out of 3 falls match against Adrian Neville. He's been recovering ever since, and now he's back with a vengeance on NXT, William.
There's just an air of menace about Corey Graves. That's what I like about him most. You see that this man means business. You look into his eyes, you know he can do damage to somebody.
Yeah, and I was talking to him earlier, and he was starting to get compared, he said, to James Dean, because everybody knew James Dean was sort of reckless, and he was a famous Hollywood actor, and that's what this man possesses, a presence of a star.
You know, they say that forgiveness is a coward's way out of a fight. Well, Adrian Neville, you tried to end my career. And for that, I will never forgive you. But instead, I've got a different message for you, Neville, and for everybody at NXT and the WWE. Stay tuned. And his opponent from Juarez, Mexico, weighing 250 pounds, Camacho.
For anybody that's never seen Camacho before, don't let this riding a bike fool you in any way. This is a dangerous, dangerous man. A very strong, a large, powerful man.
Yeah.
Does Corey Graves really know what he's taking on here?
I don't know, because to your point, William, I was talking to him.
Very confident.
What does the bike mean to you? And he said, it's like a piece of jewelry to me, which I thought was a very interesting
Yes.
answer. This man is all show and all go as
exactly.
well. He can really bring it.
But Corey Graves, as you said, Tommy, he doesn't look worried in the slightest.
Not a little bit. I mean, he spent 2 months rehabbing from that concussion. Clearly has not forgotten one iota about Adrian Neville. He said, I'll never forgive you for trying to end my career. I mean, you've been injured before in your career. Were you that focused on an opponent for that amount of time like that?
I was that focused on inflicting some serious damage on certain people, yes. I had a lot of spite in my heart, and I can see the spite that's in Corey Graves' eyes.
Well, he better be focused tonight because we've seen Camacho, and in the last couple months, this guy has put on at least 30 pounds of rip and an attitude. Absolutely, and an attitude to go with it. I think he's got a very, very bright future, and now he's a singles competitor.
Well, Alex, you hit a good point there. He's been in a tag team for a long time with Unico and now going to singles route.
Yeah, I asked him, I was like, does that make you nervous? And he goes, no, I have been waiting for this opportunity to prove to everybody watching what I can do by myself on my own.
He's probably got about 40 pounds on Corey Graves here, and Graves taking a chance to regroup outside the ring.
Whoa.
Graves, oh man, going right after the knee, and the submission specialist Corey Graves trying to possibly set up his finishing maneuver, Lucky 13, later in the match.
And if you watch film on Corey Graves, you know exactly what he's trying to do offensively. This is it.
Right this moment. Camacho locked up in the middle of the ring. Can he reach for the bottom rope? Can he break this hold? Lucky 13's in deep, and Camacho's got a tap.
Here's your winner, Corey Graves.
I know what it's like to have spite and vengeance in my heart. I can see that in Corey Graves' eyes. We can see the way he just decimated Camacho there. Honestly, everybody in the locker room needs to take care.
And William, even from the start, we saw him in the corner, and he was just calm. He was just cool and collected and knew exactly what he had to do tonight.
Telling the entire NXT and WWE universe to stay tuned, and now telling Camacho to stay down. Still a lot more to come tonight on NXT. The NXT Championship contract signing later tonight between Adrian Neville and Bo Dallas.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest at this time, WWE superstar Antonio Cesaro.
Hey there, bro.
It's Devin.
Yeah, whatever.
Antonio, last week you denied Sami Zayn's request for a rematch. Can you give us a reason why?
Why can anybody just take no for an answer? Why do I have to justify myself? I already beat Sami Zayn, and the only reason people still talk about this match is because I was in it. On top of that, he walks out on crutches. Is he really that delusional that he thinks he can beat me on crutches when he couldn't even beat me when he was at his best? And why am I explaining this to you? I have better things to do.
The Boss, Sasha Banks, will be in action against the enthusiastic Bayley. Sasha's BFF Summer Rae and Charlotte will be at ringside. But will Bayley have some friends in her corner? We'll find out next.
Wow, it's starting to be a really long day now. Okay, next. Oh, hey, oh, big boy. Finally something interesting. What's your name?
My name is Sawyer Fulton.
Okay, and where are you from? You're here for the audition, right?
What audition?
Okay, well, I got more work to do, I got more people to see. If you can just please leave, please.
Welcome back to NXT.
The following contest is a Divas match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Natalia from San Jose, California, it's Bayley.
Welcome back to NXT, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tom Phillips with Willie Regal, Alex Riley, and Renee Young joining us here tonight.
Hello, gentlemen.
Renee.
Mr. Regal, how are you doing?
Oh, hello.
Great
How
to
are
see you
you?
again.
Am I going to get
Wife
the honor of a
number 18?
handshake too? Oh, I just get a pat on the
Okay.
shoulder. Okay.
Ready to go
gracious
here.
See
me.
how it's going tonight.
I'm riddled with the collywobbles.
At least I got acknowledged. You didn't even acknowledge Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Hi.
I'll give you a hug.
Accompanied to the ring by Charlotte and Summer Rae. From Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Well, all the BFFs represented here. Sasha Banks set to go one-on-one with Bayley. And, well, Renee, what do you think of all the BFFs are out there tonight?
First of all, we haven't seen Charlotte in quite some time, and I found out she's actually been vacationing. I asked her where she's been, and she just literally said all over the place. So, I mean, where exactly
I think
that
she
was, I
meant
imagine.
mentally all over the place.
I
She's
imagine
taking a
she was on
vacation in her
exotic
mind.
vacations, but I guess that's open to interpretation however you feel.
Maybe jet flying, limousine riding like her Hall of Fame dad.
Exactly.
And Bayley trying to go right after Charlotte. Charlotte is Bayley's former friend, and Charlotte turned her back on Bayley. I mean, Renee, what did that do to Bayley?
Well, they haven't seen each other since Charlotte slapped Bayley in the face, so you can imagine. I mean, girls, hold on. I don't know if any of you have ever had a girlfriend. Tom, probably not. But
Wow.
if you're mean to your
I haven't had
girlfriend, she
one, I've had
remembers
many.
those things. Girls don't forget.
I'm rather perturbed. I'm upset for young Bayley here. She's letting her emotions get the better of her. And
Ooh.
William, I was just going to say the same thing. The first thing you do when you get inside a WWE where you put emotions aside and you focus on what's going on in the ring.
From Sasha Banks, and Bayley's still in this match.
But the other thing to do is to always look at your opponent, and she took her eye off her opponent.
That's a big difference between men and women, though. Women have a harder time putting their emotions to the side. That's just a fact.
Like you have a hard time hiding your emotions for me.
For Mr. Regal.
Why, thank you,
Nice
dear.
try, Alex.
Oh, if I was 20 years younger, you'd still give me the knockback, wouldn't you, dear?
We'd be a power couple, you and I.
So Sasha Banks in control. We haven't seen her since the 200th episode of NXT. She looks pretty good in there right now.
A straitjacket hold here by Sasha Banks. Lovely.
I will always give credit where credit is due, and you're right. Sasha does look great, both in the ring and just physically as well. She looks really good.
And Renee, I appreciate her attitude. I love powerful women, and she calls herself the boss
I dig
down
that
here on
too.
NXT. It's fantastic.
I like that too. I don't necessarily agree with everything that BFF stand for, but I do like seeing a good, strong, powerful woman, and Sasha Banks has been emanating that ever since Summer Rae got into her head.
And Natalia at ringside for Bayley in the corner, a former Divas champion. She said they're friends. What's their relationship been like in that?
Well, Natalia's really great at taking people under her wing and helping her out. And, you know, you don't really see that with a lot of the Divas sometimes, where it's always looking out for number one, where Natalia is there to help and groom somebody like Bayley, who has a lot of potential.
I was going to take the other side and say this might be a little bit of added pressure having one of her heroes watch. She's got to put that aside as well tonight.
Which
That's
we've
a very
seen her
good
do in the
point,
past.
actually.
We have seen her do
Bayley,
that past.
Bayley coming in strong on Sasha Banks. Heads up.
Oh!
Not long ago that Bayley got a win over Summer Rae, looking to put down 2/3 of the BFFs tonight.
And you cannot help but root for this girl when she's in there.
Absolutely. I mean, not only is she...
Look at Charlotte.
Oh.
Look at Charlotte. Oh, wow. Oh. Natalia. Oh, and Natalia taken out by Summer Rae.
Oh, it's all kicking off.
Oh, pretty chaotic outside. The cover from Sasha Banks, and Bayley powers free. Uh-oh. Belly to Bayley. Alex, what do you call it?
I call it the trademark in Heartplex.
There it is.
Here's your winner. It's Bayley.
Renee, that's just basic hugonomics.
That's exactly what that is. You know who's not too pleased about that? Miss Summer Rae.
Bayley picking up a huge win tonight. William Regal, what does that do for Bayley's self-esteem, you think?
Well, I think it raises it to untold levels. We can see the energy, and every week Bayley gets better and better.
Let's take a look back at that one more time.
Yeah, and look at all the momentum Bayley is coming with, and she hooks up the Heartplex or the belly to Bayley.
It's a nice
Can't even get it
win
out.
for Bayley.
Either one, Tom, are effective.
Well, congratulations to Bayley. She's now beaten 2 of 3 members of the BFFs.
Tyler Breeze has entered the building. What does Prince Pretty have in store as he flashes his way through the NXT arena? Breeze will have to be ready for more than just a selfie, as the gorgeous one is in action next.
They are global entertainers, professionally trained athletes, WWE superstars. But they are not invincible. They take real risks and endure unimaginable pain. Broken bones, torn muscles, dislocations, separations. Be smart, be safe. Don't try this at home.
Welcome back inside the NXT arena.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Queens, New York, weighing 262 pounds, Colin Cassidy.
What a wonderful set of lungs Colin Cassidy has. We heard him singing the other week, didn't we? He was wonderful.
Not too long ago that he won a sing-off against the artiste Aiden English. I know you like him,
Oh,
William.
do, yes.
Aiden English.
Soft!
Aiden English got a little bit of revenge a few weeks later, and now Colin Cassidy set for singles action here tonight.
And this has brought out a different level of intensity in this man. He said that one of his idols is Patrick Ewing, and you know Patrick Ewing can play, and now he's starting to really gain some momentum here. I can't wait to see this.
And his opponent, making his seasonal residence in Campo Grande, Brazil, weighing 195 pounds, Tyler Breeze.
Now, I'd just like you to know that Tyler Breeze has told me that this week's boots and gown, or robe, whatever you want to call it, is made out of Peruvian chinchilla.
I thought it was husky fur. It looked like husky
That's better
fur.
than ostrich fur, Alex.
Hey, either one works.
My goodness.
He's a man of many furs. The captain of Cuteville, king of Cuteville.
Well, Tyler Breeze looking to get back on the winning track here, and
let me just say something. As we said about Bayley before, Tyler Breeze wants to put that phone down and look at his opponent because he stood across the ring from a 7-foot big man who can punch his face in.
I don't think he can help it. I think he would like to put it down. I don't think he physically or mentally can.
so Big Cass, the heavyweight, as you said, nearly 7 feet tall, and Tyler Breeze considers himself a featherweight. Now, not for the reason you think. He actually likes it because he thinks feathers are as pretty as he is.
Well, he's a model now. He's got to keep his weight down in the modeling industry. That's a good
true.
thing, so that makes perfect sense to me.
But you know what? He won't wear a peacock feather because they're... No, seriously. They're considered unlucky. He's told me that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, they are.
Well, Tyler Breeze taking a very long look at himself here, the king of the selfies.
Soft! It's infectious.
Actually,
It's absolutely
that does
infectious.
sum up Tyler Breeze, really, doesn't it?
Soft features, maybe.
It does not sum up
Soft
Colin
as a panda's
Cassidy.
belly he is.
I was talking to Colin Cassidy
what's Tyler
earlier
Breeze
today.
doing?
I don't.
Taking some more selfies?
Whoa.
He's a little bit mardy, isn't he? Do you know what mardy means? It's an old English term for a bit temperamental, a bit stroppy.
I think temperamental sums him up perfectly. The Big Cass has been diving into singles competition with Enzo Amore on the sideline with a broken leg, but the two of them still having a lot of fun here on NXT.
Yeah. Enzo and Colin are such a great team together. Again, they both are so diverse in so many ways. And Enzo, you got to stamp the E right on his forehead for entertaining, because that's exactly what that man is.
That's actually a great point by you, Alex, because who would have thought when we first started seeing Colin Cassidy that he could sing and he could make everybody smile and he can also punch your face in. What a great combination.
It was last week on NXT Backstage. We saw Big Cass and Enzo Amore having a little fun with Aiden English, poking some fun at the artiste, the drama king. I don't think Aiden English liked it too much.
And I'm not too fond of it either, because I do adore. I have such a man crush on Aiden English.
You know, William, you know, as I do, if you're a performer, you got to have a thick skin here. And maybe they found a little weakness in Aiden.
Yeah, well, needs to toughen up a little then, doesn't
Look
he?
at Colin Cassidy making fun of Tyler Breeze's cell phone and the selfies. What's Big Cass doing?
I think they've all been, both
Wait
of them.
a minute.
Well, what are they?
Big Cass is taking selfies.
That's a 7-foot selfie.
Big Cass looking good and strutting it. Tyler Breeze is irate.
He's got some lovely hip action, hasn't he? No, seriously.
I tell you what, Colin Cassidy is proving every week that there isn't much he can't do.
Really, I mean, Colin Cassidy, he's got all the charisma of a battle full of monkeys, hasn't he? He's lovely.
We're getting a "This is awesome" chant for the NXT Universe, and not a punch has been thrown.
And now I'm going to beat your brains in.
Exactly.
And finally, Tyler Breeze puts down the cell phone. Maybe he's ready for this match finally.
Colin Cassidy sums up that old joke. Two fellas walked into a bar, one of them was an iron bar, right? He'll tell you a joke and then smash your face in at the same time.
Tyler Breeze going right after Big Cass, trying to chop the big man down in the corner.
Tyler doing exactly what he should be doing, going right after him. That's a 7-foot man, but on his back.
Oh! Don't hit him in the face. Doesn't like to be hit in the face. Oh! That's the moneymaker. Here's the cover from Cassidy and a kick out at 1.
Colin Cassidy came up to me earlier today and he said, "Hey man, you called me 6'7" on one of the episodes of NXT. Don't ever do it again."
I'm gonna say,
how you doing?
6'10".
How you doing?
I was like, okay, man.
If he says it's Tuesday, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Colin Cassidy in control right now. Tyler Breeze.
Can I make the ponder of the moment with Tyler Breeze? Why are you in this industry if you don't like being hit in the face?
That's a good question. Ooh.
De La Hoya didn't like getting hit in the face, and he was a pretty good fighter.
That's a good point.
It's a different ball game, though, isn't it, altogether?
Oh, there's the strength of Big Cass. Oh, man. All of Big Cass coming down, and a kick out again from Tyler Breeze at 1. Very impressive.
He is, yes. Tyler, you can't take anything away from his ability, Tyler Breeze. His mardiness and his unwillingness to get hit is something that bothers me a little.
Oh! Wow. Big boot to the face. The cover on Tyler Breeze. Whoa.
Oh, my goodness.
Colin. Oh, Colin. You boys like to call yourselves certified G's, right? Well, everyone's a G until an artiste walks in the room.
Baby, what do you think I'm wearing? Excuse me. Hey, I'm on the phone with a female beneficiary. Hey, what are you doing, man? Hey, calm down. Hey, calm down. What are you doing? I'm equipping. Get out! Get out! What are you doing? Back up! Back up!
The beauty shot. The beauty shot from Tyler Breeze and the cover. Tyler Breeze gets the win.
Here is your winner, Tyler Breeze.
What happened there with Aiden English and Enzo Amore?
It looked like
it seems to be a problem that we're seeing on this show. People are taking their eye off the prize.
Well, we know that Enzo Amore had been hurt prior. He had a leg injury, and Aiden English maybe found a weakness with Colin Cassidy as they did prior.
But it's Colin Cassidy's fault. He shouldn't have taken his eye off his opponent, especially one as conniving as Tyler Breeze.
Look at him, going right for his boy.
And Colin Cassidy going to check in on Enzo Amore. Who knows what Aiden English could have had in store for Enzo. Enzo's in a wheelchair, guys.
Could be reading poetry for all you know to him. Could be cheering him up.
Nonetheless, Tyler Breeze picks up the win tonight on NXT.
After their unexpected encounter, The Miz is looking for revenge as he takes on the Moonchild. How will the free-spirited CJ Parker fare against the WWE superstar? We'll find out next.
Enzo, where you at? Enzo! Yo, Enzo, where you at? Yo, Enzo, where'd he go?
Thank God you came, dude. He's gone. I'm telling you though.
Where'd he go?
Aiden English, he came in here, all right?
Yeah.
His skin looked sticky to the touch, okay? He had this weird look in his eye. His mouth was swirling with sulfur. I told him if he kept talking slick, I told him bite his tongue and bleed, or I was gonna kick his hind end.
Enzo, you're in a wheelchair. You can't kick anybody's hind end, okay? What'd he do? Did he train you?
Touche.
He train you?
Yeah, he pretty much trained me.
Is he playing games, huh?
He wants to play games. That's what it's looking like.
Okay. Well, he ain't the only one that can play games, and we ain't talking chess.
I never played chess. I don't play chess.
That's why I said we ain't playing chess, all right? We're talking boulder dash.
I don't.
Ring around the rosy.
I don't.
Connect 4.
I don't.
Hopscotch.
I don't.
Connect 4.
I don't.
Stop saying I don't.
I don't.
I'm not doing well, Enzo. Aiden English just cost me a W.
You guys are real chicharoo.
Yeah. I'm gonna get some payback. What type of dude threatens somebody in a wheelchair?
I'll tell you what kind of dude. A dude who's S-A-W-F-T.
Soft.
That's the intensity that we're looking for out of you. That's how we stack W's, Cass. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need. The battery's dead. Yo, Cass, I need you. You gotta carry me.
Welcome back to NXT, and guys, it's good to see that Enzo Amore was unharmed there.
Couldn't care less about Enzo Amore. Listen,
I'm happy about it, Tom.
Still to come tonight on the show, we've got the NXT contract signing for the championship between the champion, Bo Dallas, and the challenger, Adrian Neville.
But, excuse me, right now, one of my very good friends, Tom, The Miz, taking on the groovy one, CJ Parker.
The former WWE champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the Moonchild Commune, weighing 222 pounds, CJ Parker.
Alex, I'll correct myself. CJ Parker, not a former WWE champion, but he did upset the former WWE champion, The Miz, last week after CJ Parker lost his match to Antonio Cesaro. He seemed to take out all his frustrations on The Miz.
And I can't tell you that I didn't secretly kind of enjoy that.
You gotta be a friend. Well, CJ Parker said he's not feeling the good vibes from the NXT universe.
I'm feeling the vibes from him.
And his opponent, from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 220 pounds, The Miz!
As I've always said, The Miz reminds me of Kermit without the talent. There's something about him, I just want to punch his face in at every opportunity.
I don't know how much he taught me, but the one thing I did learn is how to talk about myself at every single moment of the day.
That's very true.
Ad nauseum from that man right there.
But let me say
one
thing.
heck of a talent, though.
Credit where credit's due. The Miz is a superstar, without a doubt.
Yes, sir.
This man is all over the place. You turn on the television, you open magazines, you hear about The Miz.
The movie star. He was
a
movie
star, yes.
In the Marine Homefront, and of course, Christmas Bounty. This guy is a global superstar.
Yes, he is.
So The Miz set to go one-on-one with CJ Parker, and CJ Parker had some lots of nice remarks about the NXT universe, saying that they're omitting CO2 and that they're putting off toxic fumes.
Well, they are. I think we all are.
Well,
how can you argue with that?
Okay,
how can you argue
agree
with
with you? We do exhale CO2, but he was very environmentally friendly and took it out on The Miz. He slapped The Miz.
Well, he has one of those hybrid cars that gets 60 miles to the gallon. And he thinks it's rather disgusting that everybody drives these big 4x4s and things.
And the ring announcer said that he's from the Moonchild Commune, and he told me he doesn't like commune, he prefers intentional community, so...
Can I just explain something to the people at home? When you see us chopping against the chest, what it does is it's caused you a lot of pain in the sternum area, and it makes it hard to breathe.
Whoa! Miz starting to pick up some speed here. Big clothesline.
And that's life rule number 6. If somebody chops you, William, what do? You chop them back.
I used to scream.
Uh-oh. Parker countering up. Wait a minute.
Right on the
kick from Miz.
That's something you don't usually see from The Miz, and that was a perfectly executed drop kick right on the bottom.
You don't see this either.
Taking out CJ Parker.
It looks like he's showing off for you, Alex. That's what he's doing tonight, isn't it?
He better be.
The NXT Universe getting a little meet and greet with The Miz. Look at those handprints on the chest of Miz.
But honestly, what does he not do? He performs in the WWE, he does movies, he does meet and greets during his matches.
Here's the cover, shoulders down. Parker kicks out. Whoa. Looking for that big heel kick. Wait a minute. Was looking for the figure 4 leg lock. Parker powers free. Oh, finally hit that heel kick. Now the cover on the former WWE champion and a kick out.
CJ Parker, you know, for all the way he dresses, the way he moves around, that heel kick there was right in the side of the ear, which causes a lot of damage.
Ooh.
He knows
Miz
exactly
in
what
trouble
he's
here.
doing.
Parker looking for another cover and a kick out.
Sometimes you can get a little fooled with the way he looks and the way he moves around. This young man knows exactly what he's doing in that ring.
But William, what do you think about, I mean, he said he wasn't feeling the love from the NXT Universe. Well, here's a cover, shoulders down and a kick out. I mean, you didn't always feel the love from the NXT Universe or the WWE Universe.
Are you in the same building that I'm in? This young man comes out here and he's happy-go-lucky and he tries to entertain everybody and dances away for them. And they've booed him out of the building most weeks
the
we're
best
here.
of him.
I think since this man has somewhat turned his back on the NXT Universe, it's actually focused him.
Do you not think it's them? They've turned their back on him, though. That's the problem.
Ooh. Miz with a big clothesline. Ooh. The most must-see superstar doing what he does best. Here's the cover, hook to the leg, and CJP still alive.
Sometimes even the person with the best intentions, if they get no feedback or no love from the people that they're trying to entertain, it can turn them, it can sour them. That's what's happened to CJ Parker.
Miz. Oh.
Oh! Goodness gracious me.
Big shot to the thigh. This could set up the figure 4 leg lock. Oh!
Here we go.
Ooh.
Very calculated attack on the leg there. Dragon screw leg whip. Just, Miz knows what he's doing. That's great to see.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's very smart to do that before you apply the hold. Go for that first, and then apply the hold later on in the match.
Alex, you got to be impressed with CJ Parker holding his own here against a former WWE champion.
I am without a doubt impressed with CJ Parker, and I think it is because he is finally focused on what's important, what happens in the ring.
Oh, crossbody white Miz. Miz rolled through.
And here it is.
Just like the Nature Boy. Figure 4 leg lock. Cinched in deep on CJ Parker. William Miz has this in deep.
He certainly has this. I hope we can get a camera shot here. What you see is
CJ Parker's got a tap.
Here is your winner,
a perfectly applied figure 4 leg lock. Your own leg actually bars your knee and causes tremendous pain in your knee and your ankle at the same time when it's applied correctly. And that was applied perfectly by The Miz there.
And I'm going to try to get this out. Ready? We'll try really hard.
Okay.
I'm very impressed with The Miz tonight.
I'm always impressed with him. I still want to punch his face in, but I'm always impressed with him.
Oh, well, CJ Parker having some issues here tonight against The Miz, but the awesome one gets the win here at the NXT Arena.
Sammy Antonio Cesaro was once again denied a rematch against you. How do you react to that?
Well, you know, Antonio's a big boy, and he's got every right in the world to say no. But the thing is, I'm not going to go away that easily because this thing with him and I has not gone away that easily for me. So if he wants to say no, you know what? It's fine. Just do it to my face. Cesaro, next week, come to the ring and say no to me face to face.
C'est n'importe quoi, n'importe quoi. Il n'y en a aucun qui vole le coup, là. N'importe quoi. Oh! Oh! Finally some good news! Mason Ryan! How are you, my friend?
I'm good, how are you?
So, you're here for the audition, right?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yes, so we're gonna work together. You got all my text?
Yeah, I'll work with you. On one condition. If you can beat me next week in a match, I'll work for you.
Bo Dallas failed to beat the clock and must put his NXT championship on the line against Adrian Neville. What stipulation will Neville have for the leader of the Believers? That contract signing is next.
We're back on NXT. Let's check in with Renee Young.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the NXT Championship match contract signing. Please welcome the challenger, Adrian Neville.
Alex William, it was last week that Adrian Neville defeated Bo Dallas in a beat-the-clock challenge set up by COO Triple H, and he now has earned himself a shot at the NXT Championship.
Bo Dallas being the longest reigning NXT champion. This is history right
Now
here.
please welcome the longest reigning NXT champion, Bo Dallas.
What a surprise. Bo isn't here. Well, Bo, whether you're out here or you're back there with your tail tucked firmly between your legs, I still have my match, so it doesn't matter. Renee, pass me the contract, please.
Did you understand that? I speak fluent Geordie, if you need explanation.
I think he said he's ready for his match,
Yes.
February 27th.
Thank you, Renee. And when you see Bo, make sure he signs that, please. Thank you.
Wait a minute.
Is that what you think? Did you think that I didn't come to your contract signing because I'm scared of you? You think I'm afraid to lose my title to you, Neville? No, Neville. I'm not scared. I'm just getting very, very tired of you. And I will sign your little contract, but I'll do it on my own terms. What I need you to do is get a chair, take your girl and your little contract, and take a seat. And pay attention. Because I'm about to show you why I am the NXT champion. Send out my opponent.
Oi, oi. Oh, Danny Burch, the London Brawler, is, I guess, supposed to be Bo Dallas's opponent here tonight.
I thought we were just due for a contract signing, and we get a contract signing and a match?
So Adrian Neville and Renee Young taking a seat at ringside to take in the talents, I guess, of the now 231-day reign of Bo Dallas.
And let's make it clear now, the contract hasn't been officially signed by both parties yet.
William, what do you make of this? Calling out an opponent here to show off to Adrian Neville here at ringside?
I honestly don't have a clue, to be honest. It's rather perplexing. I'm trying to understand this. Let me understand this.
It speaks to Bo's confidence, I guess. He's going to come out here in the face of a contract signing, completely deny it, and take on Danny Burch and pretty much have control for the first minute or two while he's staring at Adrian Neville.
If I was the champion, this is just coming from my experience, why would you want to even face anybody if you don't have to, until you have to face the person that you're fighting with your championship for?
Big clothesline takes down Danny Burch for this impromptu match
made by our champion.
I tell you what, you got to put faith in him. He's the longest reigning NXT champion for a reason. He's got to be doing this for a reason.
Well, certainly, Bo Dallas has held the NXT championship longer than I ever held any of the championships I've had. So he obviously knows. Well, I hope he knows what he's doing.
We knew Bo Dallas was delusional, self-absorbed, and entitled, but
is he?
I mean, he just
Is he?
called a match out by himself.
Is he, though? Sometimes I wonder.
Ooh. What about Danny Burch? What an opportunity this is for Danny Burch to upset the champ.
I don't think Bo Dallas counted on that, Alex.
Oh!
Ooh. Alex, what's got to be going through the head of Adrian Neville right now?
Confusion for one, and maybe, you know, I don't know. You can't be worried by him, but you got to be impressed with the confidence of Bo Dallas.
Oh, face first goes Danny Burch. Into the cover, here's Dallas on Burch, and that's gonna do it.
Here's your winner, the NXT champion, Bo Dallas.
William, I'm still trying to figure out what that proved.
One thing that I have figured out is looking into the eyes of Bo Dallas. There's nothing delusional about that man. He knows exactly what he's doing. We haven't figured it out yet, but he does.
Go on. Bring your little contract. Come on, bring it. I'll sign it right now. I'll see you the 27th.
Oh! Oh, wait a minute, Neville! Neville taking out Bo Dallas, and Neville not going anywhere without a fight. Look at these two going at it. They'll collide February 27th for the NXT Championship.